today. From M&T Bank Stadium in Baltimore, Maryland, it's a special New Year's Eve edition of the NFL on EA Sports.
Justin Tucker set to boom this one away. And off we go from M&T Bank Stadium.
This taken in at the goal line. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26. So here's the first drive now for the 49ers. They'll be led out by the former number 3 overall pick back in 2021. It's Trey Lance.
In recent years, we've seen a lot of love for North Dakota State in the NFL draft. And Trey Lance is a great example of what the Bison are sending to the league each and every year. This guy looks like a franchise quarterback. He wants his opportunity to prove it to the rest of the league.
And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3. The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7.
And Lance now to throw.
And he can't find anywhere to go with it. And he goes down.
Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game. Now after the sack, Lance and the Niners staring up here at a 3rd and long.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
That was their first 3rd down try of the game, and clearly something was off in the execution of that play. Good news, they've got a whole game left to clean that up and start clicking on those key 3rd down throws.
And it's fielded at the 34. And he'll go out near midfield at the 49.
Found good room to run there. Returns at 14 yards.
And the Ravens, they'll take over.
A number 8, Lamar Jackson, trotting onto the field at quarterback, ready to lead this Ravens offense.
It's a pretty bland game he had last time out. Ended up throwing 1 interception. Didn't have a touchdown to offset it. But the team found a way to win. They found a way to lean on other parts of the offense that carried them through.
On 1st and 10, it's Jackson. He's got his man. It's Andrews.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they work this to the 45. From the 45 on 2nd down. Jackson. That's complete. It's Devin Duvernay. The Ravens at 11-4 now on the year. And they coming on a pretty good roll here. Winners of 3 straight.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. Jackson will throw again.
He'll swing this out to Dobbins. And they're going to get this down to about the 17-yard line here. 3 yards remain for 2nd down. They'll run for the first time with J.K. Dobbins. 4 yards the pickup, 1st down. Another run here with Dobbins.
And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. The last run got 9. That leaves him with 2nd and a yard. Jackson going to give this one to Edwards. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown.
Gus Edwards, his 2nd rushing touchdown on the year. And the Ravens are on the board first here this afternoon.
Well, these guys have won 3 straight ball games, and another good start to this one, out to the 6-0 lead.
And I've talked with so many different coaches, as have you, along the way, and they always talk about winning streaks and the mood of a team and how much easier it is to actually prepare during that time. Guys are sharp, guys are focused, everyone's feeling good, and we're seeing it early in this one.
Tucker with the extra point, and it's now a 7-0 game. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown.
And this will be a touchback, so they'll bring it out to the 25.
Back out there comes the 49ers offense, ready for their second drive. You know, in our research packet this week, prepping for the game, so many articles from the local beat writer about the offensive struggles of this team and what will they do this offseason. What do you think they'll do?
Well, number one, they'll turn to their self-scouting report. And every team that's any good does this. They have outside groups. Check out their team, scout them, and tell you who can play, who can't play, and reasons why. Some of it may just be health. They have to get some guys healthy and back out on the field. But overall, evaluate this squad and make the changes that you need to.
And he's going to have a Niners first down as he'll get this up to about the 42.
2nd and inches is oftentimes an invitation for an offense coordinator to take a big shot downfield because he feels like he can come back on 3rd down and pick up the first down. But sometimes you just don't want to break tendency. Stay with what you are, stay with who you know, and go get the first down. That's exactly what they did.
On first down, they'll run it on the draw play. And he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's 2nd down. Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6.
And Lance going to throw.
That's to the right side, complete to Kittle. So give him 2 yards there on the completion. And it's 3rd and 4 now.
Here's Lance. That's complete. It's Brandon Ayuk.
And he's going to be taken down with the first down at the Ravens' 40.
Lance looking to throw it.
They'll find Paris Campbell. That's complete. And he gets it down a yard or 2 shy of the 30 before he's out of bounds.
They fake the handoff. Now Lance.
Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back. Complete.
And they're going to move it down to inside the 25.
Here's the former Raven fullback, Kyle Juszczyk. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down.
On 2nd and 1, Lance hitting Samuel on the slant. And the Niners are going to be looking at 1st and goal as they move this down to the 4-yard line. From the gun, he'll hand this off.
And across the goal line into the end zone. Touchdown 49ers. A great play there. His 4th touchdown on the year.
And the 49ers are an extra point away from drawing level. Piñeiro's extra point up and good.
And we are tied at 7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away.
From a yard or 2 deep, here comes a return. And out a little across the 25 to the 27.
The Ravens heading out on offense as we look at the playoff picture in the AFC. Well, we do know, Charles, they will be in the playoffs. They currently sit at pole position number 1, but nothing's set in stone right now. They still have to earn that top spot.
And it makes me reflect back to preseason when you and I do our tours of camps. The prevailing message in each and every one of them was what? Win the division.
Win the division.
Win the division. You know you're in the playoffs. It means something. It means a home game. It means a number of other things, but winning the division is paramount. You're right. They won't step off the gas here.
The numbers for him from a week ago: 19 carries, 93 yards, and a score. And this time he's not going anywhere. They'll get him down right at the line of scrimmage.
and they've already clinched a playoff berth, so I'm eager to see how they approach this game because some teams' philosophy is to go ahead and get guys out. Other teams' philosophy, continue to do what you're doing best. I expect them to go ahead and use their top guys all the way through this one.
Here's Jackson. Flush to his right. That's incomplete, but there is a flag down, so hang on. A big call coming on third down. So they decline it as that will bring up fourth.
And I know that yardage and field position are keys to any game played, but you've got to consider downs when you're talking about penalties, and they wisely did not take that one and made it fourth down.
It's a net of 40 there, a punt of 48 and a return of 8. And the Niners will go on offense, 1st and 10.
Lance and the 49ers now, 1st and 10.
At their 25-yard line.
Throwing now is Lance. That's over the middle and caught by Ayuk.
I always laugh when people say, what's the toughest route to defend? And I'm like, any of them, especially if it's a good receiver. That makes things very difficult. But when you're running a drag route, something short, shallow, going through defenders, using guys almost as screens in order to get open, that makes things tough for guys trying to get to the football.
And they'll run on the inside handoff.
And that one goes for about 6 as he's taken down just shy of the 45.
6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4. From the gun, they'll try to run it.
And he'll be brought down at the 48-yard line.
43 yards now on the ground on just 7 carries.
So in Raven territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
He'll take this to the 46. Well done to sniff that out defensively. He had it diagnosed pretty quickly.
I love that description because diagnosed is perfect on that one. Read his keys, made the play, and he couldn't even get going moving the football.
And he's going to be taken down right at the 40-yard line.
Trying to keep the drive going here. This is play number 7 on 3rd and 2.
Here's Lance to throw it.
Finding his safety valve here. That's complete.
And he is going to have a Niners first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
One back in the backfield. He'll get the carry. He'll get about 6 there as he takes this one down to the 24-yard line.
The last run got 6. Now 2nd and 4. Lance, a give now to Sermon.
9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
This has been a good drive so far, and it's been the running game for the most part that's powered them down there. Another nice burst there, picking up a first down. Now it's 1st and 10.
And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. They'll wind up losing 3 there on the sack. Good pressure, and it's 2nd down.
Another try after the first down sack. Lance
forced out.
Oh, Lance has it knocked free. The ball is loose.
And it's picked up by the Ravens. He's at the 50. He's at the 30. And he will not get all the way home, but he will take this back down to about the 2-yard line. The defense gets him the ball via the turnover. Now can this offense cash in? 1st and goal.
Dobbins. Oh, he's going absolutely nowhere as he is hit behind the line.
Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up 2nd down.
One more time with Dobbins.
And he's going to get him about 3 yards closer. He's down to about the 2.
Now, they'd really like to make the short field pay off. We'll see if they can, but this is 3rd and goal. And they'll try to pound it in with Ricard.
And he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown.
Patrick Ricard,
his first touchdown on the year.
And the Ravens have taken the lead.
Tucker able to connect on the extra point. And that makes the score 14-7. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown.
From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And they will wrangle him down a couple yards shy of the 30.
There again is the running back as he trots onto the field. And I'm wondering if maybe they don't go away from him on this drive a little bit. He's been great, but they haven't scored a lot of points.
I think they still have to show him as a threat. Make sure he touches it a few times. But as you pointed out, use him as a decoy a little bit and get the ball in the hands of some other people in order to put more points on the board. But he's done a really nice job of establishing them with his running.
Yeah, he's established himself well. Now can they put more points up? The Niners on third down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 8.
To throw, it's Lance.
And getting this just shy of midfield, they'll spot it at the 49.
We've hit the 2-minute mark of the second quarter, 14-7. On 1st and 10, here's Lance.
That's Samuel, caught left side. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds.
Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Lance.
Past the 20. And he will bring this back. It's a pick 6 and a Raven touchdown.
An excellent play there, CD, on the pick 6. And I think were they a nickel? Did they have an extra DB out there?
Yeah, Brandon, I think they were in standard nickel, not the Buffalo, as teams like to call it, meaning 3 safeties for big nickel. They just want to take away the quarterback's throwing lanes, and that's exactly what they did and came through with a big-time pick 6.
Tucker with the extra point, and it's now 21-7. So the defense creating some points, not only getting the interception, but then returning it to the end zone for the pick 6.
And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys, you had your fun? All right.
Throw it out the window.
Yeah, let's get back on track here. And sometimes that'll work just fine.
I guess it's time now to lean on that leadership. Throwing for his running back, and he's got him complete. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. First down now, but the clock continues to move. Eluding the pressure right. And he's going to lose a yard or two. Taken down behind the line. The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts, as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. After the sack on first down, Lance. And he's going to go down again. Now another timeout called for by the offense as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half.
Now after the sack, Lance and the Niners staring up here at a 3rd and long. He's going to keep this again.
And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. Now the defense going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock's going to stop with 47 seconds to go in half number 1.
On is the punter Scott here as he gets this one away.
It's a 42-yard punt. They keep him to just a yard on the return. And out will come the offense as they take over.
The Raven offense going to take over late in this first half. And with a 2-score lead already, they may just look to get this thing to the locker room.
They'll throw on first down with Jackson. He's got the hook up to Odell Beckham. The Ravens going to use the second of their timeouts. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. Throwing again on second down. Jackson.
He'll check this down to Dobbins out of the backfield.
And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. And now we won't see a play on 1st down. We're going to get a timeout instead as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in half number 1. Now Jackson on 1st down.
Bateman's got it on the crossing route here. And they're going to get this up to midfield.
So following the hold, they're in a bit of a hole here with a 1st and 20.
Jackson on the give to Dobbins.
And he'll just push his way forward for a few as the clock will run. So we've reached halftime here on New Year.
All right, we'll bypass the halftime show in favor of returning to this late season game with the teams coming back from the locker rooms here a bit early. From a yard or two deep, here comes a return. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24.
Jackson and the Ravens come up now 1st and 10 at their own 24. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. Escaping the pressure right. Now he'll let it go deep right side. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off by Landon Collins.
And the Niners are going to take possession here at their own 33.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway.
And they just got a little help from their defense forcing the turnover. Now can they make that pay off in points?
They need to, partner. They're down on the scoreboard. Need to take advantage of those opportunities. And this is a good one right in front of them.
And they'll keep leaning on the running game back. Now the ball comes loose, and it's picked up by the Ravens. And they have the football and will set up shop at the 33-yard line.
And now before the ball changes hands, they're going to take a look at this just to make sure that they have it right. And the question, was the knee in fact down before this ball comes loose? So that one overturned. They say the knee was down, and that will not be ruled a fumble. Throwing his Lance on 3rd down. And they're going to get this up to midfield.
Oh, a lot of credit to the play caller here. He saw the design in his mind and implemented it. A little zone stretcher here because they started the tight end on the left side of the formation and sent him on a crossing route. And this works really well when you can find that space between levels, and they were able to do so for good yardage.
2nd down at 4.
Now they'll run on the draw. And that didn't fool anybody. He's going to be dropped in the backfield. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down.
Now Lance.
And this is going to be incomplete. Here's J.K. Scott now as he's on to punt for San Francisco. And he'll get this away into the icy winter air. Yeah, this punt will go out of bounds. I think it'll be inside the 25, and it will. Right at the 24-yard line is where they'll spot it. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive.
This offense returning out there, and really, you remember the last drive, Charles, it was over before it even began. They threw the interception on the very first play.
And what that means is for all these guys, it's been a while since they've been out there going full speed, so they've got to get everyone back out there, run a couple of your go-to plays, make sure you get your offense oiled up a little bit. They've got to be able to start fast, but they've got to be efficient as well.
Especially the quarterback.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
A shotgun snap and a give to Dobbins. He'll get this to about the 38.
In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
Yeah, and they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin, too.
And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40.
In search of 4 yards here to pick up the 1st down.
Here's Jackson to throw.
He finds his man. It's Charlie Kohler. And he will have a Ravens 1st down as he'll be marked down a yard or 2 past the marker following a gain of 6.
Jackson. And seeing no options, he just tosses this one away, incomplete. Now that'll bring up second down. On second down, a run with Dobbins. And great blocking downfield as he's got this almost to the 35-yard line. 44 yards rushing for him now on what was his 10th carry of the ball game. Right back to Dobbins on first. And he gets forward up the middle, but only for a couple. It'll be second down. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. Now it's Jackson. The quick throw knocked away. It's incomplete. Got to get to the 26 for a first. This is 3rd down. Now Jackson. And he's got his tight end. That's Andrews. And he will have a Ravens first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Now it's Jackson. Now, quick throw there going to be batted away and incomplete. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. And Jackson throwing once more. And a dangerous throw there as that's knocked down and incomplete.
Well, he leads the NFL in interceptions and nearly added to that total.
Got his hand on it, couldn't quite corral it. It's been a Pro Bowl type season for him, and the term ball hawk really comes into play, doesn't it?
Yeah, I like that one a lot because teams want to avoid that type of a player, but sometimes you just can't. He just knows where the ball is.
He did his best to just get 4 out of that, but not enough. And now 4th down. Tucker's kick is good, and they will open things up a bit more. It's 24-7. And right now, Charles, this is about building that lead little by little, and they're able to do just that.
And it gets them past the key number of 16, so this is now a 3-score lead. Not time to exhale just yet, but that might prove to be an important 3 points before things are said and done.
San Francisco's offense returns to the field. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
Multiple defenders get to him there, and that is the 6th time he's been sacked in this ball game.
They run a draw here on 2nd down, and they see right through that defensively as he'll be hit and taken down to the backfield. This will be a loss of 3, and now a much tougher 3rd down looming. Looking to throw. Lance dancing to his left. Now the pressure comes and he goes down. Just inside the 10, back at the 9. Justin Madubuike. Make that now 8 sacks for him on the season.
I think we've seen this before. Someone's down 3 scores. That situation there, it's just going to add to their growing frustrations, don't you think?
Yeah, a bad number 3 right now. 3-score game, 3rd quarter, 3 and out, not what they wanted. And you can tell on the sideline, those faces are getting a little bit longer as this one goes. A 41-yard punt there with no return.
And they will take over 1st and 10.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. And now you've got the clock winding down here in the 3rd quarter. You're 3 scores to the good. What's your approach on this drive?
Too early to fully commit to playing the clock game. Yet at the same time, you're also not going pell-mell like you would in 2-minute offense. This is what NFL offenses call 4-minute football. Take the clock out of the game a little bit, wind it down. At the same time, keep advancing the ball down the field.
And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this 3rd quarter.
You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. On 1st and 10, it's Dobbins.
And down inside the 40 to about the 38.
So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3. They'll go again with Dobbins. And he gets it down to the 32. 68 yards rushing for him in the ball game now on 14 carries.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10.
On the counter now, it's Dobbins.
And he'll go down at the 26, following a gain of 6.
Dobbins running out of the gun.
And he'll be brought down inside the 20 at the 19. All runs on this drive so far. It's 1st and 10.
Jackson, draw play to Dobbins.
And they'll get to him just inside the 15. Even after the strong run we just saw, they're able to corral him quickly defensively. And now Jackson will look to throw it. Quick hitter here, it's complete.
And the Ravens are going to be set up with a 1st and goal coming up as they get him down at the 6-yard line. They'll run with Dobbins.
And he gets him a little bit closer. He takes it from the 6 inside the 5 to the 4. 2nd and goal from inside the 5. And he'll get in. Touchdown, Baltimore.
Tyler Beatty
taking it in from 4 yards out.
And the Ravens are about to make it 4 straight as they add to this 4th quarter advantage.
Tucker able to connect on the extra point. And the lead is now 24. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And he'll elect not to return this one, so they'll bring it out to the 25 on the touchback. The 49er offense, they're coming back out onto the field, and we're going to give you a look at the playoff picture now into the weekend in the NFC.
Well, including this week, 3 weeks remain in the regular season, Charles, and it is going to be interesting to see how this playoff picture sorts itself out before we head into the postseason.
Competitive, entertaining postseason, that's what we're always striving for. But I think we get it during the regular season, too, because you never know how things are going to go during the final weeks of the season. Every team pulling out all the stops to get a better seed or just to get one of those 7 seats at the table.
On 2nd and 10, Lance completes it to the tight end, Kittle. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Oh, had his hands on it, couldn't bring it in. Pretty symptomatic of how this game's been going.
Desperation time here. Lance. Oh, that's into double coverage and intercepted. Kyle Hamilton picks it.
And he will bring this back. It's a pick 6 and a Raven touchdown.
Well, this one was already ugly, and now it's just kind of becoming a feast on the defensive side of the football.
Yeah, partner, this is a unit that knows they've got this game in the bag with this huge lead, and it's going to drive their coaches crazy because they're telling them play it straight, do all the right things, but these guys are going to be freewheeling now. All of them are going to take chances, and that one pays off with an INT and a return for 6.
From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And he returns this to the 22.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway.
We certainly had a sense coming in here that these guys were in for a tough one on the road. That has been how this ball game has played out. They trail big as we continue on now here in this 4th quarter. From the 28, it's 2nd and 5.
Back to throw. Lance got his man complete over the middle. It's Campbell. 50 catches for him now on the year, and he's got a 1st down. Looking to throw. Lance. And here is a leaping catch. He pulled it in. It'll go as a 1st down for San Francisco on a pickup of 16.
Again, it's Lance.
Gets this one to Juszczyk. And he's out of bounds as he gets this down to the 45. From the 45 on second down, Lance. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Tyus Bowser blowing that play up. Now after the sack, Lance and the Niners staring up here at a 3rd and long. On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. This one into the hands of Kittle, the tight end. And they'll get him down on the other side of midfield. And this will probably be the final play before the 2-minute warning. And they'll go for it. Lance. And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. And the Ravens are going to have the football here at their own 35-yard line. So good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line. The drive will commence with a run by J.K. Dobbins. And not much doing. He'll get this only up to about the 36. Here's 2nd and 9. A give up the middle to Dobbins. And down he goes at the 45 after a pickup of 9. Jackson looking to throw on 3rd. And that ball incomplete, nearly intercepted. Took a chance with that one. It'll lead to a 4th down. They'll get off a fairly short kick here as this is toward the sideline. And they won't risk defending a return here. That one's out of bounds, and it'll be spotted at the 14-yard line. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. Where we stand right now in the 4th quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And, Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game, but the self-inflicted wounds, they've had several turnovers. You would have to think that's going to be something they're going to discuss heavily in the film session in the coming days.
You're absolutely right about that, partner, because they're going to have to sit in that film room and watch every error.
He's got a man, complete. And they work this well upfield across the 45. A very nice pickup of 33 yards.
Throwing on 1st down is Lance.
Steps away to his left. Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10.
Again, they'll throw it with Lance.
Flushed out right. Pass incomplete, but the flag in the backfield, and this might be a roughing call.
So roughing the passer there, a big mistake defensively.
Yeah, and even though you've got a quarterback out of the pocket and the rules change downfield, that doesn't mean the same rules don't apply with the QB. Anything more than one step, they're going to throw a flag on you every time.
So the final seconds tick away in this Baltimore victory.
Well, on one side of this, Charles, an impressive victory. On the other, I mean, you think about it, they scored in the 1st quarter, but then they didn't score in quarters 2, 3, or 4. They're going to have a lot of work to do before stepping back on the field.
Yeah, it'll be an interesting tape to analyze, won't it? Because why did it work in the 1st quarter, but nothing in quarters 2, 3, and 4? So we always talk about adjustments. You don't just wait till halftime. You do it series to series. They'll be working on that in preparation for their next game.
So for Baltimore,